One of these days is not like the other. So while day 11 was a little bit of a stinker, day 12 has rejuvenated my spirit a little bit for the trail. In fact, it rejuvenated it a lot. So 24 hours ago, I was kicking stones along the track. Didn't really want to have to do it anymore. At least have a little bit of a break. But then things turned around so unbelievably quickly. It's amazing what happens when you put a positive spin on things. So after I left you on yesterday's daily diary, I ran into a guy called Norm who a couple of months ago offered some logistical support for when I get around this area. So fortuitously bumped into this guy. So I was walking past his house along the trail and he was pulling out of his driveway and he spotted me and he said, "Josh, right?" And so completely and unbelievably, we managed to cross paths. And so he offered to drop me back at the Dutchmans Stern Conservation Park. So from the town of Quorn, I jumped all the way back into Dutchmans Stern, where I definitely had some unfinished business. I spent the morning walking through there. I guess just trying to get a bit of a better vibe than I did the day before because it was pretty miserable. And I managed to get some fantastic shots of the area. Just such a beautiful place. Was really happy with that. So then the march from there came to Pichi Richi. So I'm here at the moment at Pichi Richi Park. Thank you so much to those guys for setting me up for the night. I have been treated like absolute royalty. As far as hikers go, it has been amazing. So they made me a little meal last night as well, which was fantastic. So any night that you're not having to rehydrate food is an absolute win as a long distance hiker. The spaghetti bolognese that they served up last night was, and I made my oatmeal this morning in a real ceramic bowl with real cutlery, in a microwave. I know, the little things, right? But it just made things so much easier. Not that the porridge looked or tasted any better, but the ease with which I could do things was a lot easier. Yesterday, other than walking through the conservation park, I walked along a fair section of the Pichi Richi Railway, which has a massive part to play in the history of South Australia. So that was a bit of a highlight for mine. Walking along that for a good few kilometres, and ending up here. So it's getting fairly late in the day. I'm so relaxed and showered and clean, and I don't stink like absolute filth. But I have to get going sooner rather than later because I've got to trek up Mount Brown, which is well over 800 metres above sea level, and then make my way to Katninga Shed, which is where I'll be tonight. So unfortunately, I have to get going, but I'll talk to you soon. Catch ya.